So now that I have figured out how to communicate better, I still make my mistakes. Like I said, I made it with my nephew in comparing him to his brother. It wasn't my intention to compare him to his brother in a way that hurt his feelings. My hope and my intention from my heart was to go, okay, well, this is how you're feeling. Like, a while back, he had said something about he was a shit kid and Dyson's always the good kid. And so my intent wasn't to compare him to his brother. It was to go, okay, well, if this is how you're feeling, then let me explain to you why that's the case and what might be causing you to feel that. Look at the fact that if there was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday's dishes in the sink, and I asked Dyson to go do the dishes, he's not going to pull dishes off the stove and ask me if he has to wash these. He's not going to grumble about how many there are. He's not going to complain about having to do the dishes. He's going to do a quick, and then he's going to go do them because I asked him to. And the difference is when we ask you to do the same thing, you question these dishes, those dishes, why are there so many? And it's grumble, grumble, gripe, gripe the whole time. And if you're not grumbling the whole time, you're slamming the dishes down because you're upset that you have to do them. And so then you end up in trouble. That's the difference. If you didn't argue, if you didn't slam the dishes around, if you just did it with, the mild frustration of, oh man, really? But you just got them done, you wouldn't get in trouble. So it wasn't to compare him to hurt his feelings. It was to try to show him the difference in why he ends up in trouble and why nobody else does. And I didn't realize that the way I had worded it was what had hurt his feelings, so I apologized. And I'm telling you guys this as I'm hoping that some of you are parents or soon-to-be parents or maybe down the road parents. Always allow your child the opportunity to tell you how they're feeling and to express to you how something you said or did affected them so that you can correct it. You can make it better by apologizing first. Make sure that the first thing you do is apologize. It teaches them that when they're getting called out for their shit, the first thing they should always do is apologize. And then if an explanation is asked for or wanted, then give an explanation. Like if they say, well, I'm sorry I didn't listen to you when you asked me to do this. It's like, well, why didn't you listen when I asked you to do that? Because I was busy doing this and I really didn't want to stop. Thank you for your honesty. Those things are key and fundamental because it teaches them how to communicate just like that. If you communicate with them any other way, bet your ass they're going to communicate the way you're teaching them. So be careful and mindful of those things. It's important. Very important.